starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, you like the countdown, Ethan. Thank you for joining us tonight. Oh, yeah, Sherry's back. Everybody,
I'm back.
Sherry's back. She's good. Told you she'd be back. So thank you for joining us.
Can't
It
keep
is the
me away.
Burning River Browns Talk. What's that?
I said, can't keep me away
No,
too long.
wild horses couldn't pull this Jew away. Nope. So thank you for joining us. Speaking of Jew, we also have Ethan with us. Thank you.
Oh, why? Thank you so much. I'm sorry. It's Shabbat here. Just getting my.
Shabbat starts at sundown.
It does. I was had my cup of Manischewitz here. Had to do my wine. Got
Yes.
the Tallis. And as you'll see, I've got my Browns yarmulke. So I'm just gonna take that off. We'll
You're
Okay.
you're taking the gun off before Havdalah of a preseason game. I am shocked.
Yes.
well. I'm gonna.
I thought you'd keep it keep it on until
Yeah, I know.
Havdalah.
Yeah, the Hamdallah. It's one of those things.
I know.
Yes. Shabbat shalom, and thank you for having
Shabbat shalom.
Thank you for letting me join you again.
Oh,
I didn't
Shabbat Shalom.
make an
Yeah.
ass of myself last week. I'm feeling good about this. This is
Good.
We'll give
There's
you
always
another
this week.
chance. Yeah, there's always this week. We'll give you another chance.
I'm in rare form today. Let's go.
Whoa. I'm glad someone is.
We got stuff to talk about. We got a preseason game tomorrow. It's the finale. We got starters playing. Probably not Miles Garrett. What's
Well,
that?
Stefanski, I think it was. I was listening to the presser yesterday,
Okay.
and said he didn't say no to Miles Garrett. He said he'd probably be out there.
Well, I think
We'll
he said they will be there, but he made no guarantees. I would highly.
No guarantees, but
I
he
would
was
highly
talking
doubt-
out of both sides of his mouth as he does in the press conferences.
Yeah.
Well, it's word salad. He's got
Always.
his word salad. Okay, so, I mean it's a
But
crazy.
is that word
Elegant.
salad
It's
tossed?
extremely elegant tossed word salad.
There you go. There you go.
Is it? Do you prefer a wedge salad, or do you want to go with the?
No, because a wedge is so much iceberg. It's
I
like
mean,
the least good of all the lettuces.
It is. It's so much water content. It is just. It's all
It's
water.
like diarrhea of the lettuce. Who wants that?
It is.
Where do we go? How did we get here?
I don't know.
Where did we
I
get here?
really don't know.
See, you missed me, Lou.
I do miss. I miss all. I
to the
miss all my
toilet
Jewish friends. Yeah.
immediately. Well,
Right to
Brownstown.
the-
I could take it to
right to the
Brownstown.
toilet
immediately.
Whoa! Hey now.
Right to
Hey
the
now.
toilet humor.
Whoa.
Yeah. Okay. So we got that going on. We got starters playing at least for a series or two. I think he said 25 snaps. For
20,
Yes.
25 is
Flacco.
what he was saying for the
Oh,
offense.
exactly that amount.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody get off the field. 25 snaps.
Ooh, where do you count?
Matt Stafford's not starting for the Rams tomorrow.
Yeah,
He
isn't
won't
he
even be there.
hurt? Isn't he injured?
He has a back injury as far as I know, so he probably won't be ready week 1 from what I'm under.
Well, not only that, but he's not going to be there. Jimmy G is not going to be there. Do you know who you get to see? Stetson Bennett.
Yeah.
Oh, he's out of Georgia, correct?
That is correct,
He's a
ma'am.
Georgia Bulldog. Yes.
They are
Shout out Bulldogs.
they are flying in to Cleveland tonight for the game tomorrow.
Wow.
It's like last year when Cleveland played their final preseason game in Seattle.
Yeah.
Like get it over with and get home.
Get over with. No injuries. We don't care about the scoreboard. Get out. Get in. Get out.
Dress rehearsal.
Exactly.
Exactly. And they're treating this like it's a weekly game. So we got other stories to talk about. The Dylan Gabriel quote that won't go away, which
Oh, it's so
I'll tell
out of
my side of the
context
story.
and
It's
stupid.
what's that?
I hate it. I think
Oh,
it's
it's
out.
dumb.
I think it's so stupid and take it out of context. And even like Aditi deleted the clip because she was disgusted with how it was spun. And I don't blame her because she is like
She came out and said it too. Like
Yeah.
this is not what he said.
exactly.
I don't know if you heard our show my Monday night show with John. John himself even said, "Yeah, I'm sorry, I got that wrong." I was like, "It's okay. I mean, it's okay. We get things wrong, but it's like, hey, you just hear the whole context. Don't react right away."
Exactly. That's just it. People don't
Yeah.
react.
So yeah, am I asking too much, Ethan?
Oh, that is
I'm the calm one in the
Great.
room. Isn't that funny? No, and then you got this news with the stadium, which was the ODOT aviation permit denial. We'll talk about that. I've just just things that I'm hearing
Hey,
too.
did you see that little blip that came out? Who's paying for the RTA station? Which is a great question because that hasn't been brought up yet. Who is paying for that new RTA station and stop?
That's going to be at the airport. Like we're going to be at.
No, at the stadium.
Oh, you're going to have a whole stop. They're going to have a stop at
Yeah,
the
yeah,
stadium
yes,
itself.
they are. Yes,
Nice.
As
that
they
came
all
out.
do. As they all, what did we talk about many months ago when it came to the new stadium and people complaining about the parking and the this and the that and the other
And the traffic.
and the
Yeah.
traffic? And you talked about, hey, they should just make, if you want to go downtown to to pregame and then catch the RTA out to the stadium.
Yeah. You could stop at Tower City, get a bite to eat. Boom. You know.
Yes.
There are options, yeah,
Yeah.
or
There's
even
options.
or
I have
preserve
parents
the
that live in
Muni
Brooklyn.
lot.
I
Sure.
could go to my hot parents' house in Brooklyn and eat for free. So I could do that. Yeah.
Or people could preserve the history of the Muni lot and tailgate there, and then
Yeah.
hop on the RTA and go to the stadium.
Yep. Oh, we're getting comments already. Got two. We got two. Oh. Hey, Mike. Thanks. Thank you, Mike. Candy Corn guy. Candy Corn guy. He goes, I think he's funding the RTA station.
With the candy corn money. Okay.
Yes.
I saw
All
some
right.
out today. I was at Meyer,
You
and
know
I was
what?
thinking of you.
I knew it was going to be Candy Corn because his OnlyFans is paying for it. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
that's what it is.
Candy fans.
Candy fans.
I'm a subscriber.
You are. Good Lord.
I saw the only candy corn that I would buy. It was a picture of, or it was a what was I going to say? It's a Snoopy like cookie jar, and he's dressed up in a big puffy coat and looks like a candy corn. I think it's like Home Goods or something. I'm like, I'd have to buy that. That would be the only candy corn that is acceptable in my home.
I am of the very few. Well, I'm not gonna say anything derogatory. I enjoy candy corn. I'm not gonna eat a lot of it, but every year I enjoy
Very
some
sweet.
candy corn.
It's very-
it is
it's like a-
very,
Very
right. I'm not. I
sweet.
can't do a lot of it, but
Is
I for
candy
sure
corn
can.
kosher?
It's
In theory,
it's fondant. Yeah, it could be.
theory, yes, Lou. A lot of things, and Sherry, it's like, and I apologize if I'm overstepping my bounds here, but I'll give you a little kosher knowledge, Lou.
Do it. Drop it.
Okay, so for example, Lou, like an Oreo cookie, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't. It can be an item that has no unkosher ingredients in it, but if it's not supervised by and doesn't get the blessing of the rabbi because it's made in the factory near or on the same production line as something
Conveyor.
not kosher, you will not get the kosher symbol on it. So if people who are very observant wouldn't buy it. Like, for example, when I was growing up, my daddy's like, oh, you can't get the Oreos, got to get the Hydrox. Like,
Oh, Hydrox.
It's the same thing. It's the Hydrox cookie.
They're a little lesser.
but they were the originals, you know
They
that.
were the originals, yeah.
Were
The
they?
Hydrox cookies. Yeah.
Yes.
They're still around. They're still around too.
Yeah, absolutely. So so in theory, the candy corn in and of itself should be kosher. I assume Brax, is what they're the big maker of candy corn, right?
Yeah, Brox. Yep.
Brox. So I would have to assume
Yeah.
it's all good.
Put the candy corn down. Okay.
Anyway, you do this. I don't. Yeah.
Candy corn racism.
He was just giving a little clarification. That's
Yes,
all.
I
My
like
guy.
it. I like it. All right. So, and then also Brown shopping a running back. We could talk about that. I think it's a good idea. Just bring somebody in, and we'll talk about Judkins and why they're going to have to do that until the Judkins things get clear, until it gets cleared up. So, everybody, I hope we're all doing well. I'm Lou Marconi at lmarconi251 on Instagram, at lmarconi1973 on X. My kosher co-host ESJ and DJF, Sherry at Browns Fangirl, at Budgie M on Instagram, at Browns Fangirl on X, and Ethan. Go ahead, Ethan. You got Going
You got a
Nuclear
lot. There's a
CLE
lot.
at Doggone
You can find me, my main
at
my main-
egreen4325. Yeah.
That's where you'll find me most of the time, at egreen4325 on Twitter or X. You can also find me at Going Nuclear CLE for Going Nuclear Full Blown Coverage of the Land podcast, as well as at Doggone Pod for the best doggone podcast in the land with Ethan and Heather.
Right.
But most of my posting is done on my personal, but thought, hey, I'll put this up there. Someone might like to know that. They might not. I don't know. I just thought I'd share.
Hey, it's cool. Share. We're
Hey.
here to share. Speaking of which, yeah, Mike, sharing with you. No updates on Judkins. Nothing from anybody. It's been pretty
Yeah.
all
Tight
quiet
lipped.
on the Judkins front. Yeah, I
Which-
think. What? Well, I think really it just. I think they're waiting to hear from the league about it's guaranteed money because somebody said, well, they gave Isaiah Bond guaranteed money. They gave him $3 million.
Yeah,
That's chump change. That's nothing. That's nothing.
But let me ask you this question though, which I think has been posed.
Please, I'm here to answer questions.
Did the league, in fact, say? Did they? I can't recall. Did the league say they are not going to discipline Bond?
Yes, that's what I heard.
Okay, so the league has said that. Oh,
They've given indication to whoever wanted to sign him, which were the Browns, and he chose to come to Cleveland, from my
right.
understanding,
So if that's the case,
because he had a good relationship with Tommy Reese in Alabama.
and they
Right.
have track of him the whole way through. Andrew, they were waiting for this. They pounced on that, right? They
Yes.
this is all lined up, right? You got to imagine it was.
I think he's a great pickup for an
Oh,
undrafted
it's
free
a
agent.
phenomenal pickup.
'Cause
Yeah,
wasn't
he's-
he predicted to go pretty high in the draft?
Second,
Like,
third round, maybe second round at least.
Yeah, second or third round, I think, is where he was generally.
Bond's accuser lied. Yeah, there were stories that she was trying to extort money from him and stuff, and it was just it was crazy. But yeah, she did lie, as far as I know. Well, that's
awful.
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and there's stuff
yeah.
with Judkins they're still waiting on too. So there's he's not going to be prosecuted
Correct.
Right.
criminally. So that's good. So that part's cleared up. Now it's just the league's going to look into it and do what they're going to do. And yeah, let's see. What is this? Oh, is this Brian? Hey, welcome back, Sherry. Thanks, Brian.
So much.
Thank you. So yeah, really, that's what my understanding is. They're waiting to see what the league's going to do with Judkins before getting a guaranteed contract with them signed. They don't want to sign him to guaranteed money and get burned like they did with Watson the first year.
Right.
Exactly. That's exactly right. And I mean that's where the
That's the impasse right now. That's where it's at. So,
although there's been some, or is it? I think that's
what do you have,
it
a
is.
conspiracy theory?
Well, no, the other possibility. no. Listen, it's not the other possibility. Just to even raise or think about is the the potential like contract issues. Is he asking for too much?
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Right.
I know it's about guaranteed language in the contract.
Right, and
It's more about language and dollar amount.
okay, and I just wanted to throw that out there because that's the other part of it, or the other piece that's being discussed is whether, in fact, if it has anything at all to do with the contract as opposed to simply the league. I just don't understand it. Get him in, but I mean,
I want to get him in. Trust me, I'd love to have him
Yeah.
in camp from
Yeah,
the
I
beginning.
mean, also from the beginning, because he looked most ready to transition to the NFL.
Yeah,
Like
I agree.
no, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
So
I am.
that was
looking
just
up
like a
something here.
gut punch. Why are you making that face, Ethan?
so
It'd be funny if it froze.
no, well, I'm trying to sit here. I wanted to open up because you mentioned the press conferences,
Mhm.
and something is wonky on my computer, and
Well, I got a story last night. Let me just tell you, this is how the media handles things sometimes here in Cleveland. The Brook Park City Council
Yes.
met last night. It was a special council meeting. I'm driving after running errands. I'm in my truck. I'm driving. I had on the radio, and they said, yes, they had Brook Park City Council had an emergency meeting based on the Browns dome. It wasn't an emergency meeting. It was a special meeting. Okay, that's correct. Yes, only in Cleveland. Yes, because we're not sure what the league's going to do with them. Yeah, only bad things happen in Cleveland. Candy corn. Just remember that. Go move somewhere else. So.
Oh no.
So basically, the Brook Park City Council passes new rules and what it means for Browns Dome construction. They're pretty much just passed rules to allow the construction to happen.
Of
The way the
other
guy on the
stuff,
radio,
too.
the way the guy on the radio said it was like it was a bad thing because ODOT Aviation wouldn't allow a permit because they were concerned about the height. Only reason why they were concerned about the height because the letters from the manager of Hopkins Airport, who was appointed by Mayor Bibb, which was a dirty, underhanded way to try to stop it. And it's just a popcorn fart because they can get through it. They can figure it out. Have you ever tried to build something in your backyard and you got to get a permit from City Hall and you got some little pencil pusher bureaucrat that's going to be like, well, we need measurements, we need this, and we need, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? That's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Wait, are those the people that Chuck was encountering not showing up at the IRS this building this morning? Was that Brown Spider?
Chuck.
Oh, when they were going to get their marriage certificate?
Yeah, he was saying something about being at the IRS building, and there's like,
why is he at the IRS building getting his marriage license?
I think he was in the wrong spot, probably.
I don't know.
That'd be the courthouse. You go to the courthouse for that, yeah.
I was just something he had posted.
When I got mine. I went to the Geauga County Courthouse when I got mine.
Well, we went to the what is it? What county is Las Vegas in? Wherever that is. I don't know what.
Cook? Is that Cook County?
Is that Cook County, Nevada?
No, I don't know.
Maricopa?
I don't know.
No,
That's
Maricopa's
Arizona.
in-
Maricopa.
Oh, is that Arizona?
That's Arizona, yeah.
Well, anyway, so I digress. Well, my
What do you say? Cash grab by Bibb, backroom payoff incoming. Probably, yeah. They're probably doing it as a negotiating ploy to get money. Yeah, it's a good point, Candy Corn. Yeah, cash grab by Bibb. Yeah, but as I said, it was just. Plus, also, I was told this by somebody I know that's in construction that the roof, the slope is 33 degrees. They can lower it to 31 degrees and lower it 53 feet, just like that.
That's so smart, and it's like so stupid because they've made this big deal out of it. Now, but the question is,
A mountain out of a molehill. Yeah.
I'd love to talk to the architect. Can we get anybody? Can we find?
Well,
The firm?
What is it? HK. Whoever did.
He's been on some podcasts. He's been on shows.
Yeah, he was talking to Zagura. They were showing that
Building Brownstown. Yeah, what they're trying to do, and guys, we can have a wonderful stadium and a world-class experience at football games now. But yet you're too fucking stupid with your head up your ass to understand what's happening because you want to keep a building that's falling apart on a lakefront that's sinking into the ground that is built on nothing but taxpayer money and barely used 340 days out of the year. Is that my understanding?
Is
that what we're trying to do?
You are correct, sir. Ha ha ha.
I'll tell. No, just like you have professional journalists chasing a story that was a nothing burger 6 days ago, I still have to hear. Well, we had to ask Shedeur Sanders, what did Dylan Gabriel mean by that comment? Did you hear the whole fucking quote? Did you hear the whole question?
Okay, let me pose this question to you about journalists. And because you worked at WKYC, so you were around people,
and I worked at WOIO.
Oh, WOIO too? Okay. All right. I was getting into a spat with somebody earlier this week.
On X?
On X, because they were talking about the Stefanski press conference, and there were questions about maybe the depth chart and this, and I was saying something, and they're like, well, they all suck. They won't ask him. They won't ask him any questions about Deshaun, this or that or the other. And I'm like, it was about Joe Flacco, and he's like, ask him why he wasn't on the team last year. I said, look, the owner came out and said X, Y, and Z. What good is it going to do to ask him that question? So you got people who are pissed off because they don't ask a question. You got people that are pissed off because they do ask a question. Now, I will say this. This was not a great week for questions. Jeff Shedeur, that guy, like the way he posed that question. Are we even going to talk about the Myles Garrett question?
Oh, the speeding? Yeah, that was a bad question. That was stupid.
Well, it was the lead up. It was I'm going to ask you this question because I want to be a smart ass. And I want to make something out of this.
If Myles Garrett wanted to, if Myles Garrett, hold on, if Myles Garrett wanted to, he could rip his arm off and wipe his ass with it. Does he understand that? Yeah, but go ahead.
Well, he wouldn't even need to rip it off. He could just pick him up with it.
Just so you know, but go ahead.
The point being is that you can't win. You can't win. And
no, you can't.
I think that
What was that stupid ass? Because I remember hearing about the 100-mile-an-hour, and he kept saying over and over again, "I'm here to talk about football.
Right.
I'm
He
here
was
to
like,
talk about football."
so tell us, what is it like to feel as you're watching that speedometer go? Shit, he's driving a car that goes 150 to 50 miles an hour, no problem. 100 is like nothing. It's like for you or I
You
going
could be
60.
going 100 miles an hour on a straight
And you wouldn't even
road.
notice it in
You don't
some
even
cars.
feel
'Cause
it.
it doesn't even feel it. And so it was just a really poor way to even present the question. The question should have been, let's talk about this. I always would like to reframe some of these questions. It should have been, Miles, a couple of years, you had a couple of years ago, you had a bad accident and you were speeding. And we've had this incident with Shador Sanders earlier in the preseason or in the off season.
Not here to talk about that.
Right. I mean, but he could have asked it and said, is there, just, do you have any regret? Are you concerned? Is this something that we should be concerned about as fans, as teammates, as the safety of you and the others on the road? He could have approached it differently. And he did a very poor job of doing that.
Right.
So I don't mind asking the questions. And then the thing about this stuff with the Dylan Gabriel, I think Gabriel is worried about it. You know why? Like when you feel guilty because you said something.
He didn't say anything stupid.
No. Listen, he had to go up to Shador and be like, I didn't say anything. That wasn't about you. That wasn't
because it fucking blew up. That's why. Because it fucking blew up. He had to go up to him and say something to him. Yeah.
Why would you refer? Why would you refer to?
Okay,
Why would you refer to the media?
All right,
as entertainers?
Because they are. We're
Sure.
we're talking about it now, man. They are. All right, let's hold
It's
put
not-
the fucking phone. Let me just tell you how I found out about this. I'm watching the game on television last Saturday against the Eagles. I got back from the gym. I'm watching the game. I like to listen to Quincy Carrier while he does the games and Quincy Carrier was like noticing this blowing up on Twitter because they did the sideline interview. I listened to it. I listened to Carrier. I listened to that. He's like, "What are you guys talking about? What?" He's like, "What's going on here?" And then all of a sudden, don't worry, we're talking about it now, Mike. That's what you missed. And he's like, "What are you talking about?" So he pulls up the interview with Aditi Kikabwala. She asked him, "How do you tune out the noise?"
Yep.
Okay, with everything that's going on outside. Well, he goes, "Hey, you have entertainers and competitors. My job is to compete. I'm here to compete." That's what he said. People took that entertainers and competitors. My job is here to compete, and I'm not gonna, bro. I'm not blowing a gasket yet.
For
I'm not
this
blowing a
one,
gasket
just you
yet.
wait, Candy.
Hey,
You wait.
Just wait. At least we don't have male cheerleaders. Let's just go there. All right, we could be a lot worse. So, Aditi is awesome. Yes,
Hey,
yes, Aditi is awesome.
Peter.
Hey, thank you.
Pete, in the
Thank you.
house.
Okay. So that's what was asked. How do you tune out the noise? She didn't say, "Hey, how do you tune out Shador? How do you tune out the noise?" He was not talking about Shador.
Right.
He wasn't asked about Shador. It had nothing to do with Shador. All this is taken out of context. It's bullshit. And anybody that ran with it, look at me, should be ashamed of themselves because you're a disgrace to the profession. A goddamn disgrace. And I fucking said it.
Yeah.
That was bullshit. That kid did not say that. That's what's wrong with journalism today. Everybody's rushing to get a fucking hot take and not get the goddamn facts.
Well, right.
It's
And
bullshit.
and I think-
bullshit.
and I
he did
think-
not say that.
Well, no, he didn't. I think that what they asked him afterwards, though, in the press conference.
That was bullshit too.
Well,
They
no,
shouldn't even had to ask him about it. It shouldn't even have blown up. He
well,
did
what-
not say it.
Well, wait. Hold on a second. Let me just, because and I'm not disagreeing with you, Liv. I was listening. They were asking, Grossi was talking about it. He said, I didn't know what was going on. He says, I'm up in the press box, and the guy, Chops,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's telling me, he's like, giving updates to Tony because he was there and he's sending him something. I don't know. But so he goes down and they asked for this clarification and then they kind of left it. But there's all the people who rush on the social media to post it. It's not, the reporters got it. They asked the question to follow up on it and they got it cleared up. And after that, I think it was pretty much
Fuck
like,
Adam Schefter. What's it?
well, Shefty, look, it was it Adam Schefter or Adam Schlefter? Was it the fake,
Yeah, I know.
and
But
you know
the
what?
kid didn't say that. I mean, it's horrible to ruin this kid. He did not say that.
And I think the
Go
thing
ahead.
is, he's going to be fine within the locker room, and
Oh, it's
and it's
nothing.
right, and I
It-
wouldn't worry about it. But I think it was a poor choice of words because of the circumstances that everybody called like Sanders a celebrity quarterback and this, that, and the other.
And if he doesn't do an interview, if he doesn't do anything, he's a diva and he won't talk. You don't say, then you
Well,
wonder why
I think,
Savansky doesn't say anything. What's that?
I think it was just unfortunate. I mean, he's coming off his
Mike, it's
first.
bullshit. It's bullshit. Don't worry
It
about it.
is. Yeah,
It is.
he's
Moving
coming
on.
off. He's coming off his
Yeah.
first experience dressed in an NFL game, preseason or not. It's still an NFL game. It's nationally televised. He's getting his first reps in and all the adrenaline, and for him to have to think on the fly and come up with something, because it's not noise involving just any one specific human. It's noise around the team, around the circumstance, and for them to imply that he was trying to poke at someone, I think like Lou said, it's extremely poor taste. It's not
It's
journalism, it's
unprofessional. It's
sensationalism,
completely
and
unprofessional.
it's just for clicks.
It
Yeah.
is. Yeah. The thing
Yeah.
was that like,
You're on the wrong fucking show if I'm trying to get clicks. I'm not doing that.
right,
No.
it blew up. It blew up on social media before
That was awful.
before the reporters had an opportunity to talk to him in the post game presser. So that's the part of the problem that sucks.
Yeah.
Like anything that happens is so instant.
Yeah, Quincy Carrier pulled it. He pulled
Good.
that part of the interview. He played it.
Aditi,
And he was
like,
just like, he
deleted
did this.
the-
Yeah, he did. He's like, this is a nothing burger. What the hell is wrong with you people? That's
Yeah, 'cause
that's
it's
exactly what
fine.
Quincy said. And I'm
People
like,
were putting meaning on words that didn't mean what
yeah,
the
it
kid was
was.
saying.
And the
Well-
thing is, you're killing this kid's reputation. That's the
He's
worst
just-
part about it. And you're not even going to give him a chance. If
And
you're gonna
trying to
do-
make to make things potentially awkward in the locker room, and that's the
you're
last
hurting
thing
your
the
own
rookies
team.
need.
You're hurting your own team.
That's-
You
Right.
can't
exactly.
say that.
Right. Well, actually, let me ask you something, Lou. Just two things.
Ask me whatever you want.
One is, do you think that the Cleveland media, the local media, continued to carry out the narrative, or is it just the national? Like I heard people on, I don't know who maybe it was like guys who do podcasts. They're not even necessarily on the air. Like what is it, like Ocho Cinco and somebody else, maybe Shannon Sharp, and it sounded like they were trying to suggest that it had more meaning. It may have been something.
Clicked.
I could be
Click,
wrong.
click.
Because they're old and
There's
Right,
clickbait.
but-
There's rage bait.
And
There's
that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that we
I
have
mean-
to separate the morons, like that want to make instant things on
Mhm.
Twitter and social media.
there's people that try to do stuff on Instagram, Twitter, just to
Right.
be famous. They're just trying to get attention and be famous. Yeah.
Exactly. So we have to separate those people
Yes.
from the people who are the professionals. And yes, they are going to ask some questions that we don't like or not ask questions. But I also think they're not the ones who posted a quote from him and didn't ever get clarification. I feel like in the press conference, they asked the question. The answer,
I'm the one to give it to him, Candy Corn. Do you see what he said?
yes.
He said
yeah.
the media in this country across the board need an ass whooping.
The problem, there's also
They're fake news. Fake news.
things
That's
have changed in the media in that you're not
like to find people on both sides. It's like, what?
Yeah, because nobody's reporting facts. People are just
Well-
giving their opinions about things they saw, and that's
As
just
facts,
garbage.
yeah.
It's
Right.
garbage.
It is, and it's all changed because it's had to be redefined. It's
Because
no
everything's instantaneously.
Bingo.
Everything's
Because
instantaneous now.
would go, you would get your quotes. Maybe they would play a clip on the radio, like a post game clip or something like that.
or soundbite on TV. Yeah.
Right. Other than that, it was not until the next day that you read about it in the newspaper, and people,
One of those.
yeah, the old newspaper. It's like it's good times there, but it's a nothing story, and all the parties that really matter, Sanders and Gabriel, there's no beef, there's nothing, and
Right.
it was crap. It did it. Like I said, I think that the wording gave people fodder,
Did you say
whether
gay
intended
people
or
or
not.
gave people?
Gave.
Gave. Oh,
Gay,
GAVE.
okay. I was like,
All
what do
right,
they
now
have to
you
do
know
with
with
this?
that.
What do they have to do with this?
I don't know. But
Yeah, leave them out of it. Come on.
you know what?
Jeez.
They might like they probably need some coffee from Hemisphere Coffee Roasters and to hear from our
Click
sponsors.
on the link of the show, Hemisphere Coffee Roasters.
You
We're
know,
all here.
wake up and smell the Hemisphere Coffee Roaster.
Yeah, God, yeah. But speaking of which, let's take a break here. Let's just pause for a word from our sponsors right now. All right, thank you. How about them sponsors?
Candy.
What is this? What is this?
Microwave
News
News
Network.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
It's
Tinfoil hat
just
connection.
people are just so like they just want to get those clicks. They got to be the first on. Like I was even telling, there was another I was calling the Bearded Browns podcast. I was
Sure.
messaging there when the Judkins story. I said, hey guys, give it time. Let's find out what's going on. Let's find out what's going on. Get all the facts. And it's like, oh, you should never hit somebody. You should never hit somebody. You don't know what happened.
We
You don't even know if he
know
actually
that
hit her. You
exactly.
don't
We
even
don't
know.
know
You
that.
don't know if that actually happened. So, like I said, if Trevor Bauer, Duke Lacrosse, who's that punter that was with the
Riza,
Bills?
Matt Ariza.
Yeah, Matt Ariza. These stories, it happens. But I'm not saying that's the case here. But I know they don't have enough evidence to criminally charge him. So let's see what the league does on that. But yeah, that's the thing that bothered me was it's just that it's like, and then you wonder. It seems like they're trying to create a story report for clicks as the Browns QB battle hasn't been shit show during the preseason. I mean, actually,
You know,
not compared to last year. This QB class, this looks a lot better. I mean, God,
have you
last
watched
year was a shit show
the
quarterback.
little the mini series? It's more like hype video, like the elongated hype videos that they put out.
Is that the
Episode
man under
1 and then
center?
yes,
I
yes.
didn't see
Wait
those
a
yet, but I
second.
saw
Wait a
them.
second. Wait
I
a
saw the
second.
thumbnail.
Sherry,
They
man under center and elongated.
No. Elongated. That's what they say.
well,
That's what I tell Melania. I also let her know if you smelt it, you dealt it.
nah.
The look on Ethan's face.
That's middle school.
Yes.
It's never
Yes.
gone
The
out of
look on Ethan's
style.
face. So,
But yeah, it was entertaining, but it's like
Mike,
super hype video. But it
yeah,
was it was
the
fun.
quarterback, yeah, I mean, I think it would have been more of a QB battle if Pickett didn't hurt his hamstring when he did and he wasn't sitting
We'd
up.
see him do something.
But the reports I'm getting from joint
Guys wear
practices
those
in camp,
adorable tiny gloves.
yes, he'd be like,
So cute. I
Sherry,
love them.
Sherry.
And
Now,
because they're white. Why white? That is
What?
the absolute worst color because it contrasted when he was holding the football and then it just made his hands look even smaller and that was stupid.
so what you need to do, Sherry, tomorrow at the game, you need to get there super early. You need to make your way because your seats are in the dog pound, right?
no,
No.
she's
you're
in the
up
500s.
opposite end, you're in the you're upstairs.
I'm in the penthouse.
He's in the
Okay,
penthouse.
okay,
So
all
am
right,
I.
good. All right.
So am I.
Well, what you should do is you get there super early. See if Pickett is there on the sideline and say, Kenny, can I have your gloves? And then you can get him and you can try and put him on and be like, they do.
I have I do extra
Browns
small.
are starting the season 1-0. You heard it here first. Bengals D line and O line are both garbage. Thank you, Mike. Well, yeah, let's hope. Let's hope we could do that. What's that? Hold on. What he's got? Elon here. Elongated News Network.
Candy.
Only in Cleveland,
Good
candy
job,
corn
Candy.
guy. Only in Cleveland. Yes. Here's the report from Jared Mueller. Chubb has reportedly shown very little ability to cut or accelerate. The burst is gone, and the vision doesn't match up to the new physical reality. That's according to Jared Mueller on reports coming from Texans camp. That's one guy.
One
saying
guy.
that. Jared
We'll
Mueller.
see. That doesn't really sound like fact. That sounds like an opinion to me. But
Yeah,
we'll see
via
what
dogs
happens.
by nature. Via dogs by nature. That's
We'll see.
we'll see what that means. But I'm just saying that's just a report.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're hearing. We won't know until the season starts, and give me what after the season or after the fact, and we don't
I
know.
want something measurable. This guy is giving me beautiful
All right,
word salad.
Sherry, under center, elongated, measure. Come on. What kind of show is this? Brownstown? We're crying out loud,
Yeah,
Sherry.
yeah.
Oh,
Salad diarrhea, yeah.
out of the gutter.
Tossed salad, word, salad, and such. Produce,
Can I
ew.
please get some Covenfi? Did you ever hear the advertisement? What the hell is Covenfi?
I don't know what that is.
I don't
I
know.
This
never
is
Some kind
this
of
is
medication.
Kevin Collard. I don't know who this guy is or how reliable he
collard
is.
greens.
Kevin
They're
Collard
delicious.
saying the Browns are looking to trade Pickett. So
Well, I think
I wouldn't
okay.
be
So
surprised.
here's the report, and this is again what I listened to. Um,
okay,
this morning on ESPN Cleveland on Really Big Show, Grossi was talking about what they may do is he will make they he said in theory he could make the 53-man roster, but
yeah,
then they can stash him on the IR for 4 weeks and
Mhm.
then see if there's any interest in him or
Mhm.
see how things break down. I believe so. So with Pickett, I just why? What's the point? I don't think he's going to be that much of an upgrade over either of the rookies or somebody that we're going to want long term. I know some people think that maybe we need to give him a chance. I quite frankly don't believe he's that good of a quarterback.
no,
And so I don't see that. I wouldn't mind if they were able to trade him and get anything like they tried to do with Snoop Huntley last year.
Mhm.
I'd be happy about that. But I just how can if they put him let's say he doesn't, he's not going to play tomorrow. Well, that's true as well. But
yeah. The Saints will need a quarterback.
if
Yeah, the Saints have the worst quarterback room in the league.
they are so I'll
They
get.
are an absolute shit show.
Can you put a pin in the Saints for 1 second? Put a pin in the Saints, and I'm gonna come right
Right
back
here,
to them.
right here. Put
All
it
right,
in the
thank you.
Saints.
All right. So
I'm watching a side boob video on X.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Wait a second. You like that side boob?
You like that?
I said my side boob. All right, sweet. All right, sweet.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. Hey, Meg.
Sorry, I said side boob and just totally distracted him. All right, we still got the pin in the Saints. Let's go.
All right, no, but the Kenny Pickett thing is this: if Kevin Stefanski were to, if he's active and he's the backup quarterback week 1, how much of a kick in the package is that? And a complete, like, all credibility goes out the window. He said everybody has to earn their spot and earn their role. We understand we use 4 quarterbacks.
Yes.
That's not something we're questioning. But if they
No.
were to not only have him on the roster and make him the backup quarterback, with him not doing a freaking thing all preseason and training camp because of an injury, that would be a kick in the nuts, to be quite frank.
To whom?
I think it would be a kick to everybody. For him to come out and say you have to earn your role. How did he earn it? Over
Yeah,
Gabriel Sanders.
Sure.
Hey. I'm just saying.
I
You
know.
don't know. You don't
So
know if
what's
that's
the
the
point
case.
of having Huntley on the
They needed
roster?
an extra.
Well, that was just
He's just-
he just needed to take snaps in
We're doing
preseason
him a
games.
favor. We're actually doing
Okay.
him a favor by giving him another opportunity for somebody else to pick him up.
Yeah,
Okay,
he'll
so
get
we're
picked
giving
up
him
somewhere.
tape. We're letting him up his
Yeah.
tape, I guess.
Yeah, sure. If he looks good, somebody else is like, we'll snatch him back up as a backup. The other thing about the Saints is this, and I've heard it discussed. I think I said it, I don't know how long ago. I could see a situation where the Saints are the worst team in the NFL.
Yeah.
And I could see a situation where, who's that? The grandson of a former quarterback of the Saints might be in the draft. Might be.
Arch?
I don't. Do you think?
The
You think? Yeah. Didn't Arch Manning get the crap kicked out of him when he was a Saints quarterback?
Archie, yeah, I don't know, but it would be like the grandson of Archie Manning,
Yeah.
and he sees an opportunity to go number 1 to the Saints and follow in his grandfather's footsteps for the franchise. Could you see it? It would be like a Hollywood story.
That
It
is
depends-
very
Yeah,
Hollywood.
very Hollywood. It depends on how he does this year.
Yeah, he may
He
not-
might not. He may
He
not
might
even
not
come
even
out.
come out, right?
Right. I
Yeah.
mean, they were messing with him, or he was kind of like, I don't know what he's talking about, saying I'm not going to come out, and and anyway. But I need to see more of that guy to know if he's even ready for the NFL. Like, he's barely played at Texas, and everyone's like all up in his junk.
Like he's the next coming of the best quarterback in
He's the next-
history.
like
Yes.
Andrew Luck or Joe Burrow or something.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, and candy corn guy, we do use 4 QBs a year. We've Archie was beaten up 10 times
Well,
worse than Couch. Yeah, that's true.
the
And
Saints
Couch took a
were
beating. Couch
horrific.
took a beating. I remember
They
those
did.
days.
They did. The Saints were horrific. I mean, you talk about the teams wearing the paper bags on their heads. They
Those
were
the
the
Saints.
Saints.
They
They
were
were
the Aints.
Oh,
Lenore Sellers is going to go number 1. Okay, well, we're already talking draft next year. We need to
no,
start the season.
ugh. Dude, I
no,
can't. Cardinal
no
voice.
new taxes. Not gonna do it. No new taxes.
So,
Please, we
okay,
need to start
but
the season.
like I said, my thing was I was telling this. I said, Shador Sanders is young. Dylan Gabriel's young. These guys, let them develop. Give them time.
Or
Well,
you're
we get our quarterbacks at Costco. We do it
Yeah,
that way for value. It makes sense.
These
Buy
are
in bulk.
valuable pick. Buy in bulk.
like
You
like,
never
like
know.
in my underwear in bulk.
Exactly.
Yes.
16 pairs at once.
All you need. Can never be.
We're gonna have a blowout, and you just need to. You want them to be disposable as opposed to having. You're like, toss
Yeah.
them.
Always carry a spare pair.
No. Watson's not going anywhere. They're putting Void years.
We don't talk about that guy.
He's going to be a
Let's
junior.
not talk about him.
7 cut. Just they're working. There's ways to work around the cap hit. They're doing
He's
it. They're
ruining my underpants high.
yes. What? What the hell are you talking about?
Value. I'm talking about value.
Yes, value for underpants. Underpants.
And quarterbacks.
I value
Yeah.
my sanity. And I don't know how I could say that with a straight face and say I'm a Browns fan. No,
Fair.
sanity. No,
Yeah.
hey, you know what, guys? This is good. This is good for you.
What's
My son
Jacob?
is doing us all proud here. He goes into school first day. He's got his and I was talking about. He's got phys ed / driver's ed is a class.
Wow.
I know, but his teacher who's Coach Anderson. I said, do you know what he coaches? No. Okay, great. Well, that's good to know. But anyway, he's from Cincinnati, and Jacob was wearing his Ohio State national championship shirt first day, and you all had to come up and say hi and whatever. And so he told his teacher, he said, see you week 1. So he's already calling out the Cincinnati Bungles thing.
Oh yes. I don't know. The extra long
I've got a
preseason.
Ooh.
conspiracy theory.
With the ball.
Yes, they are allowing them to putz with it more,
Oh, putts
They
the
get 'em-
punts. I get it.
They get them days ahead of time,
as opposed to the day of or whatever it
a
was.
couple hours before the game. Yeah.
Because they had changed it because people were taking it, putting it in a sauna or water log and making it better to kick. I'm like, why are we reverting to something else? I don't understand this.
I don't know. I don't know
But
why.
it's been
they changed.
fun to watch.
Yeah. It's been interesting to watch. Yeah, there was a 70-yarder, wasn't
Yes,
there?
that was
Yes.
cool. That was very
Jacksonville.
cool.
Yeah, I was like, that was at the end of that. I was like, wow.
That was awesome.
I watched that replay several times. I said, that was a 70.
Right?
I've never seen a 70-yard field goal in my life. Never.
I'd like to nominate the Browns
Francis,
to
the
get
ball-kicking
Manute,
mule
like
with a
the
Don
descendants
Dotson.
of Manute Bowl on the team, and he could just line up right at the line
Stadium balls.
And-
Well,
and-
that would be funny.
and put
Yes,
his arms up. Could you imagine
Yeah,
how
high
high, like with the arm span, putting up like a 7-footer, putting up the arms, like, man, they forced the kicker even further back to get a higher trajectory. You wouldn't have to jump over the line.
Okay, we'll just hire
There's
Manute Cole
that.
just for that.
Yeah, I think that's a piece of secret
That
weapon.
would be a whole new sport.
Yeah, it would be. That would be something interesting.
Okay, well, I mean, but would you ever stuff if the NHL rules would allow it?
Mm-hmm.
Would you stuff a giant, a very large person into the mouth of the goal that covered the entirety of the net?
Like a really large fat person on
Right, the
skates.
person that you see on YouTube that can't get out of bed, or my 1,000-pound whatever it is, and if they would fit the entire mouth of the goal, is there?
But
any rule
they
against
wouldn't be
that?
able. Would they be able? They'd
Make Cleveland
There's
Sports
still
Talk
holes,
radio
though.
host? Is that what
There's
you're talking about?
Ooh, I know who he's talking about.
Yeah. God. It just got all. He believes a kid in
Oh,
college
wow.
is 72 years. Oh, that'd be interesting. Yeah. What do we got?
I don't.
All right.
They wouldn't be able to like
Around
stay.
NHL two, any NHL.
But what
There'd
if
Yeah.
be too many, even as fat as they are, there'd be too many holes because they wouldn't
Oh,
be
no,
able to maintain their balance.
oh, you just no, but
Well,
I'm saying, so what I'm saying is they have
being
to be
pummeled.
so large that you can sit them in the mouth of the goal,
But that's
and they fill the entirety of the goal mouth.
there's no skill in that.
I
In just
didn't
being
say
a giant fat person and just like plugging the. There's still holes.
that, but what
There's
if there
still
wasn't?
holes.
But I'm saying in theory, hypothetically, what if there wasn't? Could you not do that and win every game? Be like, you can't score.
They have to come out of.
No, they don't. The
I mean-
Zamboni will move them.
Oh my god! You know what you could do? You'd have to put a shovel on the Zamboni, like a. You'd have to put a
How the
shovel
hell did
on
we
the
get to this
Zamboni
point?
Because we started
to
talking
move
about
them. Each after every 20 minutes. That's how they would have to exit the ice. They'd have to like
the crane. They'd get the crane. It'd be
to
like-
crane to put them into the shovel to get them off the ice.
I think so. All right.
Less skill though. Less skill. More entertainment. Less skill.
Well, wait. Who was the guy that put the little person to bat in baseball? Do you guys?
That was Bill Veck for the St. Louis Browns.
Right. Exactly. So
You could say midget. You could say midget here. It's okay.
Okay. Well, I didn't want to offend
Yeah.
anybody, so I'm just trying to be as nice as possible.
Yeah, we punched down here, even that low. So we're good.
All right. I'll let you get back to the topic now that I've completely sidetracked.
Okay.
Yeah, we're talking about
Yes.
punching down the midgets.
Now I'm just thinking of the size and the shape of the opening
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the
We'll
goal.
leave Lana out of this, okay? You guys got quiet on me with that one.
No, I'm just thinking about hockey.
Hockey and fat people?
The skates. Would they be able to withstand?
I don't know. I'm not
See,
a
then they would
physicist.
just keep
You're
them
the
in the
science
pads and
person.
just
You
have them
figure it
like
out.
maybe in like Hey Dudes and just like
You're a
like
biologist. You're not a physicist. How am I supposed to know, right?
All I'm
well, the
saying,
physicist is in the other room.
Sherry, all I'm saying is you find a way to get a person
All right.
on the ice that could fill up the whole net and the other team.
Everybody.
Score.
Everybody,
I'm
we're
saying.
talking about tomorrow's game. Let's preview it a little bit
All right,
before
let's
we wrap
talk.
this up. We got a lot out here. I blew my stack, and
You did.
I
You feel
did-
better.
Well, no, I feel better because I'm
Okay.
calling out the people that just sensationalized a story that was nothing, and you basically tried to ruin a kid's reputation. That's what pissed me off about it. He did not deserve that. He did not deserve that at all. So,
Yeah.
what are we looking for tomorrow? Because the starters are going to play.
Black
I'll
fever.
go with you,
Little
Ethan,
fever.
first, because first off, Sherry and I are going to be there. I think we're meeting at the Green Road Rapids Station 10:30 tomorrow. Are you going to be there?
just
Because that's what I'm meeting Harvey there at 10:30. So
Gotcha.
Is
Probably grab
is it a flagpole sitter? Isn't that Harvey?
No,
Flag-
he's not. That
No, it's a
means something.
no, I'm meeting my friend Harvey that I get.
Oh,
season tickets
no,
to.
no,
Yes,
I just-
yes,
Uh,
yeah, he
all right.
yeah, he's my friend. I've known him for years.
I
Yeah,
know
we
that.
got season tickets. Yep.
Yes, I think I used his ticket to go to the draft event with you, and I was very
Yes.
thankful.
Yes, that's true.
Okay. No,
They're not playing
Rams
Stafford,
anybody.
Mike, but they're
not
going to be playing their
Jack squad.
they're not playing their starters.
They're not playing any.
The Rams are not playing their starters, but the Browns will play the starters, I think, for at least 25 plays.
Right.
I don't know if that'll include Miles or not. That might be more of a game time thing. But
We'll see. We'll see.
see.
That's the excitement of
but-
it all.
Here's the deal. And
yeah, what are you looking for in
all
tomorrow,
right, what
Ethan?
I
Go
am
ahead.
looking for, I'll be at home. Thankfully, the game is on NFL Network, so I will be able to
Mm-hmm.
watch it live.
We'll be on TV.
Do it live. We
Do it
will.
live. Fuck it. Do it live.
Well, right. We will have to do it live, but I'll be watching it. And, it's one of those things where I want to see. Do it live!
Holy shit.
Okay.
Okay.
So, what I want to see is this. I want to see the first team offense, regardless of who's on defense for the Rams. I want to see them come out and play a clean game, however long they're on the field. They need to be efficient.
You mean the starters?
The starters, specifically, this is the first thing. For the starters on offense, I want to see them move the ball. I don't want to see any pre-snap penalties, any holding, anything of that nature.
No penalties.
Right. They shouldn't. In the game
They're
against
the
Carolina,
starters.
right, in the game against Carolina, it really wasn't until the end of the game that they ended up with some penalties when there's players out there that are
The newbies.
not
The
going to make the
new.
roster.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to see that out of the starters on offense. On defense, I want to see them, especially against probably not the starters, or many of them for the Rams. Go out there and kick some butt. I need to see more out of Mason Graham. We've heard a lot of great things about Carson Schlesinger.
He's been doing stuff.
He's been very, very good. And
It's been fun watching
I
him.
guess we're not going to have. I don't know if Newsom's going to play. Ward's probably not playing. Since he got dinged up with a shoulder or arm. Hopefully Newsom plays. We've got the defensive
Ken
back.
Carmen is big boned.
Oh, I love Ken.
Yes.
And
We weren't talking about him filling the goalie. We were thinking about a different.
And whatever it takes to
Media
win a
guy.
Stanley Cup. There you go.
so and then on defense, I just want to see them, really continue what they've done against.
You like the Bill O'Reilly.
They got to continue doing what they did in the first two preseason games. They really shut down Philadelphia, and as they should have. Let's continue the momentum. And then when you talk about the rookies, the guys looking to make the team or change their position on the depth chart, we really need to see good performances out of both Shedeur Sanders and Dylan Gabriel to see if they can. Shedeur will have an opportunity to build on his week 1 preseason performance. Dylan can go out there. He's done some nice things. He had a couple things that didn't go great, but they both have room to grow. And
they're going to make mistakes, guys. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Yeah,
exactly.
All quarterbacks make mistakes.
I want to see what Isaiah Bond can do.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's going to play. I heard he's going to play.
Yes, he will play. And it would just be good to see the running game get going a little bit.
Yeah. What do you think Amani Marshall will make the team? Since Judkins isn't signed, that's that kid from Wake Forest. He's averaging 5 yards a carry in preseason.
It depends if they bring in a different, like if that report from earlier in the week by Diana Rossini about looking for another.
Yeah, who they can get or what's out there. Yeah,
right. That's going to be a determining factor there. He might very well make it, but you're talking about Ford, Sampson, and then you've got Strong. So I don't know, but I want to see more out of the running game, open up some holes. I know that's it's an awful lot.
His nickname is Swesh. We need a nickname for Schlesinger.
Sweaty balls. Sweaty balls.
Sweaty balls.
So that's what I'm looking for. And finally, I want to see all of our kicks made.
Well,
I want to see both kickers out there. I want to see them fighting for a job. I don't want to see just Dustin Hopkins out there.
Last time we were
going wide left.
In London, came to London, we went 0-16. That's not going to happen this year, brother.
No, I think no, but I want to see the kick. I do want to see Dustin Hopkins make his kicks, his extra points and field goals. And if he's not, and if I wouldn't mind seeing the other guy, Schmidt or Schmeit, whatever his name is. He's a real piece of Schmidt, and I like him to make some kicks as well.
I want to see him fight.
Go ahead. What do you want to see, Sherry? You want to see fighting?
No, I want to see good kicks.
I want to see execution. Yeah, just plain out execution.
That's what I've got, and you guys will have the up close and personal look. You can watch the operations and all that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be there. Yeah, we'll be there. I'm looking forward to it. The weather's supposed to be perfect, so gonna be perfect. Gonna love it. So honestly, what I'm glad was reports were a lot better out of joint practices this year. They looked better in the preseason going into this season because last year we kind of coped and we kidded ourselves a little bit thinking we're still going to be good. It's just preseason. It's just practice. It'll be different when the season starts. And we sat there for that first game in Dallas going, oh, shit, this is not good. Yeah, this is not good. So it was a long season last year. So I'm hoping for just better things to come. I'm not putting a total for wins yet. No, I just said, hey, but we're rooting for Jacksonville to suck. You're here. So any last words, Sherry?
No.
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.
Oh, shout out to everybody who liked and shared that random picture I put up from Reddit where it got
Oh yeah,
1.7
I know
million
you're joking,
views.
Mike.
That was unexpected and fun and ridiculous, but I thought that
Thanks, Carrie.
gentleman looking at Flacco
What
looked like he
gentleman
was
looking at?
looking at Santa, the kid. The,
Oh, yeah. He was happy,
he
then
was
not
looking
happy
at
with
he was
Boston.
looking at Flacco like he was looking at Santa, like it was the best day of his life, and who
Aw.
doesn't? So that pretty much surmised what I felt when I heard he was coming back, and when I heard he was starting, which I kind of called months ago and knew because it's the only feasible thing. It's the only thing that
Mhm.
made sense.
Yeah, and like I said, I want to see. Like I said, I want to
Good,
see good,
clean
good,
ball.
good, clean football. No stupid penalties. No negative
Mm-mm,
plays on first
mm-mm,
down. I don't want to
mm-mm,
see first and 20s or first and 15s, and
mm-mm. No false starts, boys. No false
no bull
starts,
crap.
please.
No
No
second and
jumping.
20s. No.
Yeah.
If so, help me God. If Kevin Stefanski tries to turn Isaiah Bond into only jet sweeps, I'm going to lose my ever loving mind.
Yes,
Well, who cares? It's over with.
Carrie. Like I
Doesn't
would look
matter.
at Flacco
Carrie.
like that too.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes, Carrie.
Hey
Agreed.
Hey
now,
now,
hey now.
hey now, hey now. He's a married man. So,
No, we mean like,
well, she had the love eyes there. Is that
whoa,
yeah?
Yeah, those are the googly
Hey,
googly eyes.
heart
great
eyes.
googly moogly eyes. Great googly moogly.
Yes, but Lou, you were talking
Yes, sir.
about something earlier, and I just wanted to make sure I was clear. What were we talking about?
We talking about practice, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice, man.
Practice.
How silly is that?
Yeah,
Allen Iverson, the
but
original AI.
it
Yes.
is. He was in the AI, but what we really need to be talking about is this.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
He's got a
Playoffs?
Yeah, and then when you watch the Browns, you could say this.
You stink.
Wow.
wow.
Not yet, Homer. Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
Stop
Not
it.
yet.
And
Let's see how the
then
season
You
goes.
got to be positive out first.
Then when they do stink, you could say,
You're fired.
there it is.
Yes. Yeah.
That
Was that Mr. Burns? And that wasn't
Yes.
the Donald Trump,
That was
the
Mr.
apprentice.
Burns.
You're fired. You're fired.
No, Mr. Burns is much better.
Mr.
Yes.
Burns
Or
did
the
it
guy-
first.
Or the guy in the
Excellent.
department store that fired Gil, and he said, "You're yeah."
So many nice people here, folks. Thank you very much for joining us. It was a very heated and very apropos discussion. So we got our frustrations out, and need not worry. The Brook Park Dome will be built on time, and we'll see how the Browns do this year. And I think the final dress rehearsal is tomorrow. I look forward to seeing. Hey, if you see us there, you see Sarah and I there hanging out. Just say hi. We'll say hi back.
Baby,
It's no problem.
don't be weird. Don't be weird.
No. Don't be weird. We're not asking for weirdos. Yeah, unless you're a midget with Down syndrome. So we will see you later. And always remember, when the river burns, it burns brown and orange. All right, guys, any last minute comments? Get them in now while the music's playing.
I poop too much.
Oh, look at this. Candy corn guy saying Browns by 60 tomorrow. And yet we will not have male cheerleaders. That's a wonderful thing.
Once they get drunk enough in the dog pound, there
that's
are
one back in
always
the
male
sleeping barn.
cheerleaders. Always in the dog pound.
Yeah, that would be just freaky. All right, guys, thank you. When the river burns, it burns brown and orange.